In this video, we will learn how to create custom audiences in Facebook ads. But before we do that, let's quickly understand what are custom audiences. Custom audiences are simply those people who have engaged with your business in some form, either on your sources like your app or website, or on meta sources like Facebook and Instagram. Basically, these can be people who have visited your website, who are using your app, or who are your offline customers. They can also be those people who are your Instagram followers, or who have liked or commented on your post, or even watched your video. These are some of the examples. There are more ways in which you can create custom audiences, and that we will see in the next steps. So now let's learn how to create custom audiences in Facebook ads. To do that, go to Ads Manager. Once you come to your Ads Manager, go to this section, Audiences. I am repeating again, go to this section on the left side and click on Audiences. Once you do that, you will land on this interface. If you already have created some audiences, you will see some audiences listed here. However, if you haven't created any audiences, just go to this part, Create Audience. Okay. So click on Create Audience. You will see three options here: Custom Audience, Lookalike Audience, and Saved Audience. So in this part, because we are trying to create custom audience, so we'll click on Custom Audience button. Now this is what you will see. Like I said, there are two sources from which custom audiences can be created: your sources and meta sources. So in the initial explanation, I told you custom audiences can be website visitors, app users, offline customers, or those who have watched your videos or engaged with any post on your Instagram account. But there are more ways to create custom audiences. For instance, the lead form custom audience is anybody who has submitted a lead on any of your Facebook ads. And similarly, there are more custom audiences. So let's quickly understand how to create a custom audience. For this example, I'm creating a custom audience using my website visitors. So if you hover around this, what it says is create an audience based on website visitors from your Meta Pixel. So here what we want to do is we want to create a custom audience of those people who have already visited our website, and we want to retarget them using Facebook ads. So you select the option website, click on next. Once you do that, you will see the source pixel. This is my pixel. So you will see your ad accounts pixel here. This is fine. Now see this option events, right? So click on this drop down, and there are three options right now which Facebook gives to create custom audiences. So either you can target all your website visitors, or you can select the second option where you will create a custom audience of those people who have visited specific pages on your website. So for example, if you want to create a custom audience of only those people who have visited the About Us section on your website, or who have added products in the cart but didn't make a purchase, right? So in that case, you can select this option. The third option is also a very interesting option, which is visitors by time spent. So using this option, you can target those people who have spent maximum time on your website. You can target the top 25 percentile visitors of your website based on the time spent, or even you can target the top 5% percentile visitors of your website. Okay. So I'll explain you all the three options. For example, first, let's select all website visitors. So this option is selected here. Now in retention, you can simply mention the number of days. What number of days means here is, in case you have selected 30 as the number of days, it means you are creating an audience of people who have visited your website in the last 30 days. Okay. You can change this to any number. You can change this to 60 days or any other number. Once you do that, simply go down, give a name to your audience. In this example, I'm just calling them website visitors, and then you can click on create audience. And that's it. You can see the message here, your custom audience was created. Click on done, and your audience is populated here in your audience list. You can see the message here, it is available for use. So now you can start creating your ads using this audience. Now let's quickly see the other two options as well. So again, click on create audience and go to custom audience. Select website as the option. Click on next. And this time, let's select option number 2, which is people who have visited specific web pages. Again, enter the number of days in retention. And here you can see, you can specify exact URLs from your website. So there are 3 options. Either URL contains, doesn't contain. So you can exclude also some audiences. Or if you want to mention the exact URL, right? So select any of these 3 options. I am selecting URL equals, and I want to target only those people who have visited this URL on my website, right? So I'll just enter the URL here and it's done. Again, I'll go down and give an audience name. So in this case, I'll call website specific URL visitors and click on create audience. Again, the audiences have been created. Click on done and you can see this audience has been created, website specific URL visitors. Let's quickly see the last option as well. Under custom audiences, website, next, and visitors by time spent. Now here you can see when you select visitors by time spent option, there are 3 options coming up: 25 percentile, 10 percentile, or 5 percentile. So 25 percentile is basically if 100 people have visited your website, it will target those 25 people who have spent maximum time on your website. And it will do the same if you select 10 percentile or 5 percentile. For instance, if you select 5 percentile, then it will target top 5 users on your website based on their time spent. Again, you can mention the number of days under retention, go down. But this time, before we mention the audience name, you would have seen these 2 buttons in the previous 2 options as well. This is basically you can include more people or exclude people. So along with selecting any of these 3 options, so basically you can create a combination of events as well. You don't need to select only one option. You can select a combination of events. So if you click on include more people, you will see there is a or option here. So either people who are in the top 5 percentile based on time spent, or those people who have visited specific pages on my website. So you can create these permutations and combinations. We'll close it for now to keep it simple. So this is our audience for now. Top 5 percentile visitors on our website. We will again give it a name. We'll call it top 5% visitors. And again, click on create audience and done. You can see this audience based on time spent also has been created in our audience list. So guys, this is how we create custom audiences. And then once you create these audiences, you can use them in your campaigns. In this video, I gave you an example of only website visitors, but as you can see, there are multiple other options available. The approach is more or less similar for all the options. So just go ahead and explore all options and use this powerful tool by Facebook to optimize your ad campaigns.